Good morning, this is Sarah, your healthy carnivore in the UK, on day 150 of our last ever carnivore restart. Why do I say last ever? Because I found it 10 years ago this month, and for one reason or another, it just wasn't my time. And then back in the spring/summer, it just became my time, and I'm never going back. I'm on day 150, and this is my video, my accountability to keep me going to the 6 months, 12 months, and beyond. Okay, I was going to do a video on how I get to 150 days, but I've changed my mind on that. I'm going to talk about why I'm going to do lion diet for a while. If you're tuned in to see how much weight I lost in that 150 days, I'm going to tell you quickly now and then talk about it more afterwards. So if you're only here for that, I've lost 14 pounds on the bathroom scales. That's 14 pounds on the bathroom scales in 150 days. Okay, if you're only here for that, you now got your answer, though I am going to talk about that more now moving forwards. I'm going to do lion for the next 21 days because I believe it's going to help me lose some more fat from my body. When I did lion last year, I actually managed to get down to 10 pound less than what I am now, so I know that that is my best chance of getting what I want. Okay, if you are here though, because yesterday I did say to you I might do a video on how to get to 150 days, I've decided not to do that. But if you go in the description underneath and look at the link, that is to my 120 day how did I get there video. If you are looking for tips and how to get to 150 days, just go to that one and then just keep doing what I said in that video, because it's got me to where I am today. The light's gone off, so I'm going to put it back on. This is professional, so professional. So I didn't weigh myself for the first 2 months, which I highly recommend. But when I got to the end of that first couple of months, I realized I'd lost just 6 pounds. From my previous history of doing carnivore, that normally happens in the first week, and then I get a couple of months of maintenance. Okay, so here's the chart in the first couple of months. I weighed myself on day 1, and then I weighed myself on day 63. I had a 6 pound loss. Okay, now you're probably going to say, well, how do you know it came off like that? It's because it always does. I always get a loss of between 4 and 6 pound in my first week, and then nothing. So here's the chart that shows you that little whoosh in the first week of just a few little pounds, and then nothing, because that's how it always goes for me. And that is one of the reasons I have quit in the past. This time I'm seeing it through. My youngest son says, Mum, you need to lock in. Whatever lock in means, I'm doing it. My eldest son says, Mum, you need to be ready. So I'm being ready, whatever that means. Okay, the next chart shows you where I gave up some dodgy burgers that I was eating. Turned out they had sneaked in some ingredients that I didn't know. Really embarrassed by that. Stopped them straight away. That's where I lost a little bit more. And then I plateaued again. The last chart I'm going to show you is from October half term, where I did a week of lion. I lost 3 pounds. It stayed off. I went back to mixed carnivore, and that 3 pound stayed off, which is why today is day 1 of 21 day carnivore lion challenge. I'm breaking up from work. I work in a school. I'm breaking up in 2 days' time, but I'm getting started early. I'm so close to the end of term now that I'm thinking just do those couple of difficult days, and then you'll be off work for a couple of weeks, and the lion diet will just be absolutely simple. So it's starting on the 18th of December, hence the bell, and it's going to finish on approximately Wednesday the 8th, possibly. I may go longer. Now that I've changed my hours at work, and I'm finishing earlier in the week now on a Friday. So it may be that I can think I might be able to go just a few days more. But at the moment, I'm promising 21 days. So why am I doing lion? Because, as I said before, lion diet is the only thing that pushes my ketones right up. I can taste ketones in my mouth. Also, it gives me the most energy. It's the one where I feel the most satiated. When I eat a big pile of fatty beef, I feel like I could not touch any food for a long time afterwards. And that's a really special feeling that I'm looking to capitalize on. Over the Christmas period, there will be treats knocking around, and I need to make sure that they do not look appealing in the slightest. I also feel it's the most healing on my gut, most healing on my, if I've got anything wrong at all, I know the Lion diet's going to make it go away. Why do I not do it all the time? Because I'm just a human. I'm just a human in a busy, stressful job, and I like to eat all the things. I like to eat the chicken thighs, and I like to eat the pork belly, and the bacon and eggs, and the salmon, and the prawns. I just like to eat all of the things. One day I hope to be like Dante from Ferrigno Freedom, but I'm still waiting for that to happen. I believe it will. But the hope is that in that 21 days of Lion, I'm going to be doing a video every single day documenting that, and then I'm planning to put it all together at the end. I know that last year, at the end of the year and at the start of January, I did do a little bit of Lion, and the videos did get a lot of traction because it was New Year, I believe. I don't think that anyone's overly interested in Lion. I think it was just because it was January and people were looking for a new way to eat. I do recommend doing Lion diet over eating a load of salad for about 1 million different reasons. The amount of times I hear people starting January eating salad and then they're given up by about the 4th because they've realised they're freezing cold and salad's not cutting it. I can't believe they even think they're going to even do that. And it's just a bunch of crunchy glyphosate. So, no. I will be doing Lion for as many days as I can do it. If I can make it to 30 days, amazing. But I'm promising 21. Okay? So yes, if you've hit up on this channel and you are interested in weight, my journey has been slow. Some people, lots of people, lose weight very fast. Some people, it is a healing journey and we don't know when the weight is going to start. But I believe that doing 21 days of Lion is going to give me that little bit of boost. Get me under the 200 pounds I've been waiting for. In July I weighed 217 pounds. I now weigh 203. So yes, I do need to lose weight. Before anyone says, maybe you don't really need to lose any weight. Oh, I do. 203 pound is not good on 5'5". So, but I just think it's the messing about, stress, all kinds of things. But over the 2-week break that we're going to have, I'm going to work on being as chilled and as calm and as relaxed as humanly possible. I'm going to do everything that's chillful. I'm going to listen to the best music. I'm going to do some gentle walking. There will be some videos around the lake. If you've watched my channel before, you know that I like to go to the local lake and walk around that and take videos. Sometimes just walking, sometimes taking videos, and I find that really chillful. Just watching the animals and just watching the water is really relaxing. And my nutrition is going to be beef, salt and water. Then my youngest son surprised me yesterday because when I told him I was doing it, he said, "Oh, that's sad." And I said, "No, it's not sad." I said, "Why is it sad?" He said, "You're not going to be eating the same things we're eating." And our first thought was, don't say it. Second thought was, I've eaten all that crap. We tend to just eat the same things every Christmas in our house, and most of it isn't exciting. And 3, what is sad is I've got to 5 months without really losing any significant vanity fat. How is stopping now? What do you think stopping now is going to do to me? Yesterday, somebody at work said, "Are you really not having any sugar over Christmas?" I was like, "No, I'm not having any sugar over Christmas." Do you think I've invested, by the time Christmas is here, it will be 5 months, which is, I'm nearly there. 5 months. 5 months of anything. I've never done 5 months of anything in my life. Not of the health variety. What do you think having some time off is going to do to me? Stopping now. Taking some time out now. When I've lost a load of skin tags, I'm terrified of getting properly ill. I don't want to stop, because then I've either got to tell you I've done it or lie. And then the disappointment, the crushing disappointment that I broke my 1-year promise at 5 months. That's worse. That's more sad. That is way more sad. Okay? Stopping, messing about is more sad. And that's reality now. I hit rock bottom. I hit rock bottom with being left behind and not doing it properly and feeling like a failure. I would like to know, though, why there are not more... I've been in a Facebook group before that's a UK carnivore-based group. Why is it me that's got to do the channel? Just have a little tiny rant here. I've been... there are a couple... There are probably several now, UK Facebook groups full of carnivores. Where are their channels? Just saying. A friend of mine once said, a few months ago, said, "Oh, you're so brave doing that channel." I've never actually asked her why she thinks I'm brave. I've never actually said, "So what is it you think I'm brave doing? You know, is it because you know I'm still overweight and it's really ballsy to have a channel when you're still overweight and not really losing any weight? Do you think it's just very brave because of that? Or brave to go against nutrition advice, brave to go against the food pyramid?" I don't know what she was referring to, but she had this feeling in her head that I was brave for some reason to do the channel. Well, someone's got to. How many UK carnivore channels do we have on YouTube? I'm not seeing many. I'm seeing the lovely Lee from Kent Carnivore. I'm seeing the lovely Alex from Carnivore for Life and the lovely Lauren from Farmer's Wife. I also see Phil Escott, who you may or may not have heard of. Check out his channel, Phil Escott. He's great. He's had a channel for ages. But at the moment, off the top of my head, we've got Coach Stephen and, Richard Smith, keto guy, keto pro. But it's not many. So I kind of have to do a channel. I don't have any choice. Because I feel so strongly that we should be eating a proper human diet. And by that I mean, we don't all have to eat just meat, but we have to stay away from the ultra-processed, hyper-processed foods that are making everybody sick. Everyone's going around, fingers crossed. Oh, I hope I don't get cancer, but I'm going to still keep eating these completely foreign foods in moderation. Sorry, this has turned into a bit of a rant, hasn't it? I was just thinking this morning, well, how have I got a channel? I'm a nobody, barely lost any weight, might never lose any weight, but I'm here every day, chat, because I'm sick of the war on meat. And the lovely lady that I met at the Carnivore conference on Saturday, Claire, waiting for your first video. Just do it. Just go on a rant. I'm going to love it. I think you were very, very funny on Saturday. I am so glad you came. It made my day perfect because not only was I in awe of all these carnivores, I then had someone sitting next to me who was a joy to sit next to. Do a video and just go for it and be as silly as you like because I'm going to love it and promote the hell out of it. Okay, do your video. So, yeah, I'm disappointed that not more people are shouting about this. Some people think that the YouTube carnivore community is quite big, but I actually think it's quite small. Nowhere near as big as it should be. Are those channels just shadow banned? Are they silenced? Have they been taken down? Have the powers that shouldn't be made it so difficult for these people to talk that they just can't be bothered? I'm going to keep going. I need the accountability. There have been some times over the last 5 months where I may have caved if it hadn't been for this channel. So I'm delighted. And it's going to step up a gear in January. I'm going to do interviews. I'm going to do all sorts of things. But yeah, so 150 days, very, very happy. If you've made it to the end and you still don't know how to get past 30 days, look at my 120-day how to get here video. Yes, my grand total weight loss at the 150-day mark is 14 pounds, so I'm going to get called out as a liar by at least one comment. Oh, I stupidly put a comment similar on the Old Guy Carnivore channel this morning. So I'm going to get at least one person telling me that I'm eating all the carbs. If I was eating all the carbs, how is it that I've lost 13 skin tags and I've lost a load of fat from around my organs and that my plantar fasciitis has gone away? It's not all about the grand total of what the bathroom scales see. I know there's healing going on. I've witnessed it, felt it, seen it. So there. As you can see, the sun has now come up a bit now, isn't it? I don't even really need this light anymore. When I first got here, it was pretty dark. I'm also in trouble with the husband because I forgot to make his sandwich this morning. We were so busy last night. I'm looking forward to 2 weeks of not having to go to scouts, go to go to other football clubs and go to work and just have days when I can get out of bed and not have much going on. That sounds like heaven. Then I can go for a walk around the lake, make a video for you guys and try and inspire myself and you to get through this season. Though, as you know, absolutely no carnivore police on this channel, no judgment. If you are taking time away from the carnivore diet or haven't started yet, that's cool. But try and stay away from the seed oils as much as possible because I think they're the worst. And I'm embarrassed that I didn't take seed oils seriously until this year. So it could take me 3 years to lose the weight because of the fact that it takes 3 years to get seed oils out of the system, and they have been touted as causing insulin problems and fat loss problems. Just saying, so get off those seed oils because I think that's the one thing that takes the longest to get out of your system, in my opinion, and from what I've heard. So I think that's done. I'm going to edit that later and put a few screenshots in here so you can see. I'm also now going to do a quick intro to my day 1 lion diet, which I'm going to string together into one big 21-day lion challenge experiment thing. So I'm going to go. You take care of yourself, do what it takes to be healthy and happy, eat your meat, drink the water. Doing your best looks different every day, and thank you so much for tuning in and listening to my bell, and just do what you can. You take care. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.